Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Demiya if you're new here. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. So yeah, today's video is in partnership with Irresistible Me. They sent me over their Diamond Professional Styling Iron and this is how it looks. I love the digital display and I love the fact that it has the power button on the inside because I always be turning off my flat iron by mistake because my other flat iron has it on the side. But yeah, I'm gonna get into more details on this flat iron in the video, but fair warning, I didn't show y'all how I curl my hair. I have other videos, like 2 other videos on how I curl my hair, but this is just on how I get a good silk press. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. All right, so y'all, I literally just got out the shower. I didn't dry my hair at all. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys my hair in its natural wet state. Clearly it's heat damage, and I also have a loss of elasticity in my hair from wearing a lot of slick buns. But yeah, that's besides the point. So the first step to a good silk press is obviously making sure your hair is really clean. You want to really clarify your scalp, clean any excess dirt and oil because that's going to weigh your hair down if you don't. And also deep condition your hair with a hydrating conditioner. So yeah, I'm going to use this Afro-G Pro Vitamin leave-in conditioner and my BioSilk serum before I blow dry. You want to make sure you get throughout your sections when applying product, because what's the point of applying it when you're not gonna make sure all of the strands are covered? So yeah, I like to part it in sections and spray from root to tips, and then I also lift up the hair and get the back side. And you want to use a lightweight product because you don't want it to weigh down your hair, because that's going to affect how it flows. And this is very lightweight, and it's not really it's not really oily. It's mainly water-based. So yeah. And then I'm going to take like a dime size amount of this BioSilk and work it throughout my hair. Gonna clip this out of the way and move on to the next section and give that time to like really settle into my hair before I blow dry. I always blow dry my hair when it's wet. I just find it easier, but I came across his video and he was actually explaining the science behind it. So I'm just gonna play this little small part for y'all because I don't want to, try to explain it in my own words and don't explain it right.
Words and things around. Now it's hot, don't get me wrong, but it's not as hot and less likely to cause any type of heat damage on the hair. And also the hair, when it's in its wet state, I've heard so many myths and rumors and things around, well, you shouldn't be drying the hair when it's wet. The hair is most fragile in its wet state. Yes, this is true, but it's also the most pliable. You want to stretch the hair when it's not when it's dry. After it's dry, the hair is entered into a relock state, okay? Those bonds have locked back into place, and they are those hydrogen bonds, and they have re-solidified when the hair is dry. If I go in and try to re-manipulate and try to get it to another state, stretching it out, more than likely somebody's getting broken inside the hair shaft. There's a bond that's being just hurt, okay? We don't want that. Stretch the hair out when it's wet. That's the best time to do it. I know.
All right, so yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, and yeah, so I said this in the first video that I ever made straighten my hair, but yeah, I just like to make sure I really wet my hair before I blow dry it because it just makes it easier for me to get it straight. He said he likes to use the tension method, and he uses the tension method first. So he puts his paddle brush, stretch it out with his paddle brush. Let me grab my brush so y'all can see. But he stretches it out like this and then blow dries the hair like this. And then after that, he used the chase method. So he takes his blow dryer and his brush and goes like that. But I have this little blow dryer here, and I have this attachment on here, which makes it way easier. So I don't have to use the tension method, but if you have like a regular blow dryer, use the method that he said. And I'll also link his video down below and put it in a card so y'all can watch the full video. My hair is still pretty damp like this, but I'm just gonna take the next section because there's no point in fully blow drying this section when I have to pull down this wet section on top of it and blow dry it, because it's just gonna make this section wet. But I just like to get this straight for the most part and then finish up. And obviously, y'all, my hair is pretty much heat trained, heat damaged, so it's gonna be easier for me to blow dry my hair. But I would suggest to use the tension method and the chase method if your hair is more natural, you know what I mean? Basically, blow drying is the most important step to your silk press. Like, if your blow dry isn't good, then your press isn't gonna be good. I promise you. If your hair isn't moving while it's blow dried, then it's not gonna move while it's straightened. That either means that you put too much product on your hair before you blow dried it, you know? Like you put too much oil, or your leave-in conditioner was too heavy, or it means that you didn't wash your hair good enough. And yeah, right here is where I will apply more heat protectant, but this time I just do like a light spritz, and then if I feel like I have enough oil on my hair from, you know, before I blow dried it, you know, if I feel like I applied enough, then I won't apply more, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit more and mainly focus that on my end to, conceal my split ends. So yeah. But yeah, a lot of people always comment on my videos and say how their hair doesn't straighten like mine, and it's because maybe we don't have the same hair, but that doesn't mean that you can't get a good silk press on your hair type. So I'm gonna be using this flat iron from Irresistible Me. The power button is right here, and then these are your, I was gonna say volume controls, but these are your like temperature controls. And then they have grips right here, so when you're flat ironing, your fingers sit right here and you don't burn yourself. It has a 360 power cord, which I love. And it has these 3 notches, which lets you know like if your tool is heated up all the way. But yeah, I'm just gonna flat iron my hair on 370. It has an auto shut off, so after a while it shuts off. So I appreciate that because a lot of the times I forget to turn off my flat iron. So yeah. Starting off, I like to put my brush on my hair. A lot of people use the chase method with a comb, but I find that I get the best results when I use a brush on my hair. I feel like, excuse me, I feel like you get better results using a brush for like thicker, coarser hair. And then you want to work in small sections. So I take like, I feel like I'd be taking like 1/2 inch sections because I don't want it to go too small, but I also don't want to do thick sections because I feel like you can't get to your roots properly. And then I do like 2 or 3 presses. So I press my roots like 2 to 3 times, and then I press the rest of my hair like once, twice if I feel like I really need it. I don't know, I just feel like using the brush just helps to smooth my ends way better than a comb. Basically because it's more bristles or teeth than a comb. So yeah, it just helps to get each strand. A soft bristle brush though, not a soft to medium bristle brush, not really a hard one. This, I don't even know what brand this is that I'm using, but I know I got it from Walmart like 4 years ago. but I'm pretty sure Goody has some brushes like this that you can find. And like I said before, my hair is heat damaged, so obviously it's easier for me to get a better silk press, but you can still get good results if your hair isn't like mine. I promise you. You just have to take your time and really learn like what products work for your hair and what amount of products work for your hair. And yeah. But yeah, I really want y'all to go watch his video. But yeah, he was just basically explaining how your hair straightens, how different hair straightens different ways, obviously. But like, I don't know, it just made so much sense to me. I wanted to talk a little bit about how people be coming for me when I make these videos of me pressing my hair. The first time I made a video of me pressing my hair, I titled it, my first video was how I silk press slash straighten my natural 3B, 3C hair. Now originally I did have the title as 3C4A, and that's because I know that that's my hair type. But I used to think that your hair straightened based on your hair type, but I've learned that it straightens based on your hair texture and density and porosity and, you know, stuff like that. So it's way more than the type of hair that you have. And the reason I put that my hair was 3B, 3C is because around the time my hair was heat damaged, and I used to think that your hair straightened based off of your hair type, like I said. So I thought it would be more helpful for me to put in the title that my hair was 3B, 3C versus 3C, 4A. So I made that change to the title. And then people started coming for me like, girl, you don't even know your hair texture. Your hair is not 3B, 3C. It was like in a way that they were trying to say like 3B, 3C hair is better than, you know, type 4 hair and on. You know what I mean? Just saying all types of shit. And I wrote a whole dissertation on it. And people still be commenting on that video to this day. Like, you don't see all these comments saying the same thing that you're typing right now, and you still felt the need to comment. Like, don't you feel like a goofy? Like, you don't think you read that long ass paragraph that I pinned to the top of the comment section, so I know you saw it, and you saw everybody else commenting about my hair type, which I really don't care. It's not y'all hair, child. Like, I just don't understand it. But yeah, you saw everybody else commenting, you still felt the need to comment. You're bored at this point. So yeah, that's basically it on my little rant. And I'll include pictures if you know, that'll help y'all sleep at night of my hair around this time. And even I'll even include pictures of my hair when I first did a big chop my sophomore year of college. It might be kind of embarrassing, but I'll still include it. But yeah, I gotta get a trim for real. I keep cutting my hair. Every time I flatten my hair, I cut it some more. And I just be doing whatever to it just to get like the straggly, whatever the word is, just to get those pieces off. But I'm not cutting it even, so it kind of looks butchered, but it looks all right for the most part. be honest, I'm really starting not to like my hair when it's like even pressed out this straight. So like now whenever I flat iron my hair, I add curls so it can have more body. I used to just straighten it and, you know, leave it straight. I don't like how flat it looks. And yeah, I just be needing some more body. So after I'm done with this, I am gonna go in and curl my hair. I'm not gonna, you know, include that into this video because I'm pretty sure this is already long enough. But I do have other videos straightening my hair, and I'll link them above and below. You really want to do this before you move on to your next sections, but I forgot to do it. So I'll just part off my hair and then make a parallel part to that one, and then flat iron my hair over just to really get the roots. Because when I do these sections, I'm flat ironing from the side of my head, so it's kind of hard to get, like, make sure you get that middle section. So yeah, I just like to do that. I hope that makes sense to y'all. To curl my hair to give it a little bit more body and just some personality, because this is looking flat and I don't really like it. One of these days I'm gonna stop being lazy and actually go to a hair salon so I can get my hair professionally trimmed, because this is not okay. But yeah, I'm just taking more bio silk. Probably does like a dime size, nickel size amount, and just pressing it up here. Usually I mix it with spritz so I can get a better hold, but I don't have the spritz on hand right now and I don't feel like going to go get it out the bathroom. I'm just gonna do my edges and then we about to be done. I really need to pick up the pace because I gotta go somewhere. So I curled it, but I didn't like shake it out or anything. I wanted to do it on camera with y'all. So I'm gonna take a drop of that. Yes, ma'am. Put some chapstick on, child. She looks good. Again, if y'all want to see how I curl my hair, I will have a video linked down below for y'all. Because yeah, it's pretty simple. I literally did this in 10 minutes. Don't forget to check out Irresistible Me and get you one of these. This is like my this is my fourth time using it, and it works like a charm every time. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you aren't already, I'll have the direct link to this flat iron below. It is $150. I don't think I mentioned that before, but yeah, it's pretty affordable. Well, let me not say that, because what's affordable to some people might not be to others. If you have a flat iron already that works for you, I wouldn't suggest. I wouldn't suggest throwing it out and getting this one. But yeah, if you are in the market for a new flat iron, then yeah, go ahead and pick this one up. It's pretty good. Don't forget to check out those videos that I told y'all to look at from VLLO. Don't forget to check out my other videos showing how I curl my hair. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna stop talking and I'll see y'all on my next one. Bye y'all.